guys, welcome back to this week's vlog, studio vlog. So today's really hot, and windy, and there's like a pretty significant fire warning in Australia. I'm sure you know that Australia's burning everywhere, but yeah, it's really hot here in Melbourne today, which I really hate the hot weather. So yeah, there's that. So today what I'm going to do is work on all of the dolls that I've been working on. I've just recently put up a new printable up on my Patreon for my $10 and up tier. So I'll insert the image somewhere around here if you want to get access to that image. I will have it either in my shop as a download, or it is free for my Patreons. I usually try and do a printable once a month for my $10 and above, and then that's available for free, and then I'll subsequently put it up on in my shop. So there's that. So I want to finish painting my kitsunes. So I've done the sun one and I've just got the moon one to go, but like I said, I'm going to do that one in blue. And then I need to work on my Secret Santa doll, which is a wolf. It's like a pastel and white wolf. So I'm going to be trying to sew a lot today. I've got a whole lot of bodies to do, so I need to pin them together and then start sewing them. And I did a little bit of work on the Okapi doll, so that's what I've got so far. The body's coming together. The body process will be available on my Patreon. So, but I didn't film this because it was just an experiment, and then I just left it. So I thought I'd explain what I did. It's still not finished though, so I might just catch the end of it. And yeah, hopefully it turns out the way I'm thinking, because a little bit unsure at the moment. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today. I don't have a new doll going up this week because I don't have anything ready. And probably not next week either. It just depends how much I can get done. But anyway, I will see what I can do. Welcome back. Today's Friday. So yesterday what I did, I basically spent the day sewing all of 6 doll bodies. I'm working on the Okapi doll, so working out the patterning for that. I'm gonna do the legs in white and then add the markings that you see on them, but all of that will be on my Patreon. Still undecided if I'm going to try and add some fur to the head. I'd like to, because I want it to match the body a bit more. So I'm going to work on that today. I need to work on my Secret Santa doll so I can get that out to my partner. So I think for today I'm going to end up doing body work basically, which will be flipping bodies the right way around, and then I can start working on the armatures and stuff. And I get a lot of questions about my armatures. So what I use are ball and socket armatures mostly, and wire armatures. So sometimes I'll do a combination of both. The wire armature is 3mm thick, and I generally use that for smaller dolls and things that need to be thin. So for example, the legs on this are made of wire armature, because I want them to be thin. So I thought that was the best one to use. Whereas my larger dolls, I'll use a ball and socket armature that is a bit more robust and can handle a bit more weight. And I have 3 different sizes of that. One's quite small, one's 1/4 scale, and the other one's 1/8, I think it was. But I'm running quite low on the armature, so I need to do another order. I was thinking about doing a big order this time and having some stock in my shop, as well as the tools you need to separate the armatures. But we'll see what happens with that, because it's really expensive to make an order. It's minimum $500 US, and then you have to pay freight on top of that. So it's a bit of an expense, but anyway. So yeah, I usually do like a combination of the two, or either one of them. But I'm thinking of doing a video on my Patreon about that as well, just a bit more in depth. I've got one on my YouTube already that just is a basic overview, but I thought maybe I'd do a little bit more explanatory video on my Patreon. But yeah, in the meantime, I think I'll start working on some bodies. I'm gonna try and get one done. This one is doing my head in. The Okapi is doing my head in, because I'm not a fantastic body patterner. So I always sort of struggle with the body patterns a little bit. But anyway, I digress, and I will continue doing some work. So yes. For today. So I spent a bit of time working on the Okapi doll. So I got the main bit of the body sewed up. I'm gonna start sewing up the legs soon, and I just run it through the sewing machine on one side, and then I'll hand sew the rest of it. So that's what we've got so far with the legs. So I'm going to start sewing them onto the body, and then I can start adding the details. So that's pretty much all I've done. Hand sewing especially takes such a long time to do. So not my favourite thing in the world. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've done. Kind of a short vlog this week, just because things take a long time. But what was I going to say? But yeah, I want to say thanks to my Patreons for supporting me for another week or month or whatever. I do appreciate it. I have a video coming up about fur cutting tools, so that should be up maybe this week or next week, and that's available to my $5 and up patrons, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff that you get access to when you pledge. But yeah, in the meantime, you can also check me out on Instagram and Facebook at Creatures of Nat, and my website creaturesofnat.com as well. And yeah, I think that's about it. So I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.